And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Well, I'm interested to see how he deals with right-handed hitters in this one. Righties are batting over 300 against him, so they're not being fooled by really anything. He's going to have to find a way to change up his delivery, change up his look, somehow get them off of his primary pitches and even those secondary pitches. So we'll see how he does it in this one.
The wind and the pitch. And a foul ball. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike three.
Really good, hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Really bringing some thump at the plate lately. 5 homers in his last 5 games.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, Boog, the story's been told that Yamamoto's bag of tricks is an actual bag that he carries around. Inside the bag, he keeps a yoga mat, wooden blocks, tiny soccer balls, and mini javelins. He uses all of that just for his warm-up routine. Yamamoto's warm-up includes doing headstands and walking on his palms. He uses blocks to work on body positioning, hurls mini soccer balls into a wall to warm up his arm, and then heads to the field to throw mini javelins. I don't think anyone else is stealing his pregame routine anytime soon.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Hank Aaron stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. 2 out, space is empty. And there's a ball. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. 2 down, nobody on. That one's in there. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing, and he breaks his bat. And that's a foul ball. And it remains 2-2. And that skips in the dirt.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
2 outs. This to third. Handles, throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. End of a half inning of play. No score. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill here today, Garrett Cole. How about a report on him, Chris?
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
Ball, go. 1-1.
And that is out of play. Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And here comes Tommy Edman. That is upstairs for ball 1. Edman launched a pair of homers in his last game. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And that's outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
1 out, base is empty. And that one fouled off. That one misses, and a full count now. Fights it off. You'll see another.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, he gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
Babe Ruth at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now batting, Mike Trout.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
And first offering is fouled off. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Next pitch misses way outside. Next offering is outside. That one is absolutely belted. Gone! That one felt good. It's 2-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Rafael Devers up to hit.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
1 ball, no strikes.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
No strike.
On the ground right side. And foul ball. That one finds the zone. And the count is 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. All set for the start of the inning. It's Aaron Judge now. Chris, he's a former Hank Aaron Award winner, which means he was named the best overall offensive performer in his league. Yamamoto back to work. On the ground right side, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, and he's got a leadoff double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get deep. Got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Austin Wells. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
It's great watching Yamamoto pitch in Major League Baseball, but he played against MLB talent before he signed with the Dodgers. He was a standout at the Tokyo Olympics and in the 2023 World Baseball Classic and helped Japan win gold medals in both.
Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit, so he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
Now, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Dominguez matched a homer in his last game. 1 out and a runner at second. In for a strike, and it's 0-2. That one missing inside. Fastball almost got him there.
Straightened him up a little bit.
Judge, the runner at second with 1 away. Ripped on a line. Trout pulls it down. Runner tags at second. The throw to third, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Ripped, but it curls foul. 0-1. And ball one.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Two outs. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Round second, taken for third. And he's in safely at third. And a run comes in to score.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Goldie with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Here's a 1-1. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Freeman. And that is that. Back here in Queens, and now the veteran catcher, JT Realmuto.
Right. No ball. 1 strike.
0-1 down. Late with the swing there.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Next offering misses, and that is ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Beat him inside on that last pitch, and when you look back at the pitch sequence on that strikeout, it's pretty interesting. Away, in, away, and then back in again. Really commanded both sides of the plate right there, and that makes it pretty tough to get comfortable in the box.
Seiya Suzuki in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Left field. Grisham under this one. Makes the grab for the second out.
Batting 8, the first baseman, Freddie.
2 outs, base is empty.
Freeman.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Next one misses, and it's 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
On the ground, right side. Over to first, and Freeman is retired. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. We head on down to the top of the third. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Grisham.
And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0. Grisham, first round pick of the Brewers in 2015. Next one in the dirt. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. And a count now even up. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ruth makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter stepping in now for the Yankees.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And that one sliced foul.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Up the middle, bats up with it. Throw to first is in time.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there. And the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth, yet so quick at the same time. And any slower, and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
And now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. Chisholm, a former All-Star, 27 years old, and he was born in the Bahamas. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. His teammates are not happy. They're barking from the third base dugout after seeing that pitch. And now both teams are being warned.
Well, they're just sticking up for their teammate right here and didn't like the way that one looked. But with the warning to both sides, every pitcher in this game is going to have to be careful working inside the rest of the way. Well, the bright side is that will help the on-base percentage a little bit, and that's a category no batter can ignore these days. OBP, OPS, well, maybe that'll ease the pain just a little bit.
Hank Aaron stepping in now for the Yankees. He's one of the best players in the game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2 outs. Outside corner, there's a strike.
2-1.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Chisholm leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. 1 left for the Yankees, and our score remains 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. And strike 1 to Mookie Betts.
0-1.
Swings, deep drive, left field. That one's back. Hits the fence. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Blue. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Back to the top of the lineup, Shohei Ohtani, the next to hit. 0 for 1 after striking out looking to start the game. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
To the right side, Chisholm on the run, sends it over to first. On the money, nice play. Tommy Edman at the plate. He's 0 for 1. First offering, and it just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's through there for a strike. One away with a runner at third here in the second game of the series. Oh, and this one gets away. Runner stays put at third. Next pitch is outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Ruth, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Next pitch off the plate, and the count even 1-1. Runner at third, 2 away. That one ripped. One hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Betts scores, and they take a 2-run lead.
He was all over that one. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
So runner at second, 2 down. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Mike Trout. Swinging a foul straight back.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4-hole hitter up.
The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Close, but called a ball. It's 2-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Grisham is there, makes the catch, and that will end the inning. Back here at Citi Field, here is Aaron Judge. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes. Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts. He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Foul ball there. Judge rips that one. Ruth makes the grab. One away. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
The Yanks trailing by 2. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Get out of town. A shot to the opposite field. It's 3-2.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
1 out, base is empty. And the batter now, Jason Dominguez. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch just misses.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Yamamoto ready to fire now. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A dive, he's got it. Throws from the seat of his pants, and that's a great play for the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that, that's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
And here is Oswaldo Cabrera. Ground ball right side. Edmonds slings to first. 3rd out. Bottom 4. Here's Rafael Devers.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
It's a K from the Coltrane.
Wow, short work to send it packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All three pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Ground ball, Goldie, and he takes it himself for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Seiya.
2 down, bases empty. Seiya Suzuki steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss.
No balls. 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Hit hard, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Here's Freddie Freeman now. Grounded out his first time up. And there's a foul ball. Cole a check to first. Suzuki back on a dive. Strike 2.
0-2.
And that one is inside. In the dirt. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. And now a man into scoring position. Gets a piece and stays alive. Man on second, 2 down. That's down and in. A slider missed. Mookie Betts waiting to bat for the Dodgers. And Freddie takes the K. So the Dodgers leave 1. But they still lead at 3-2. And we're back. Stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt. Yamamoto back to work. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
2 balls, no strikes, the count.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
In there at the knees.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Not close with that one. And that's ball 3. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Fly to left his first time. Missed inside with the curve.
1 ball, no strike.
Fouled off. He was late. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Ooh, fire. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Freeman. One away here in the 5th.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Derek.
Here's Derek Jeter down with a runner in scoring position. 0 for 2 in this one. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. He circles the bases. It's 4-3. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
1 down. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That misses. 1-0. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. One down, base is empty. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. That one misses. 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That's off the mark. 3-2 now.
Look out.
Stays alive. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
2 outs, base is empty. Hank Aaron stepping in now for the Yankees. First offering in the dirt. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that's outside.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Popped up. Edman makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here in Queens, here's Mookie to hit. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Inside, and that is ball 1.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range. And close holes that, are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Over to Goldie. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. This guy with light tower power. And that one fouled off. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
In the air, out towards right center. Hauls it in for the out.
up next for the Dodgers. The second baseman.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings through that.
0-1.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. So they go quietly there. 5 innings complete. The Yankees 4 and the Dodgers 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very So they turn things over to the righty, Kodai Senga.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting...
And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. And up next for New York, Austin Wells. He's already homered here in this one.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Ball one there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard hit right side. Edman slings to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Jason Dominguez will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Senga, 32 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Luke Weaver.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
The left fielder,
Ruth swings through it for strike one.
No ball.
Wow, good
One
luck
strike.
catching up to that one.
And strike two.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Devin Williams getting ready to go. Leiter getting loose as well. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Wells collects, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Here's Trout. He's already homered in this game.
One more time.
And he swings through that one.
0-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Way
1-2.
inside.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Now he breaks his bat. Grabs it barehanded. Nicely done for the out.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
Now it's Devers at the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
In the air, center field. Dominguez has this one sized up. Drops into the glove. And that's the inning. Back here at Citi Field. New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. That's a strike. 0-1.
No ball. One strike.
To the right side. Throw on to Freeman. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Goldschmidt.
Outside low. Ball one. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That's a strike. That one fouled off. And a good eye there. That one misses, and the count is filled up. On the ground to third. And they get Goldschmidt for the out.
The batter,
Now it's
the left
Trent
fielder,
Grisham to the
Trent
plate.
Grisham.
And that misses. And it's 1-0. Lifted in the air, right field. And that is that. And we're back, set for the last half of the seventh. Here comes Real Muto.
Real Muto.
Just missed. Looking to get the tying run on base. Strike one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Going back on this one. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Now batting, right fielder,
Seiya Suzuki steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 2. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. And he hits a ground ball right side. Jazz tosses to first. Play is made, 2 out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls. 1 strike.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings through that one.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
2 down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one off the mark. 1-2 to count.
1-2.
This to third. Over to Goldie. And Freeman is retired. And that is the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Derek Jeter. Senga back to work.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Late swing fouled off. Gets the call. That's strike 2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That one just misses.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Puts it away for the out.
The batter, number 13. Second base.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Ball 1, no strikes. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The batter, the right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Hank Aaron. 0 for 3 in this one. Lined, and that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Everything came together for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Aaron Judge at the plate.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
1-0.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Up the middle, beats to second, out there, double play. What a quick killing to end the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Devin Williams.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The Dodgers going with a pinch hitter, Masataka Yoshida, and this is a big at-bat in this ball game. And that one fouled off. Fastball for a strike. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Fastball is outside. That one 95 to finish him off.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Ohtani swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Up and in, now 1-2. One down, base is empty, and it's even up. Tommy Edman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. swing and a high fly ball left field. Grisham is there, makes the catch, and there are 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Tommy Edman. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
1 ball. 1 strike.
Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
2-1.
To the right side, Chisholm tosses to first, and they get Edman for the out. That's the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. Score holds at 4-3. Miguel Rojas. He's the new shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here. Well, 1-run game. Austin Wells getting ready to hit. And the pitch a little bit low. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off of.
Dominguez, the next to hit, takes outside. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
This one high in the air to left center. Ruth going after it. And he makes the catch. 2 away. So up next, Oswaldo Cabrera. Swung on, belted. Trout on his horse. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Goldie stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. 2-0. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Ground ball right side, but it kicks foul. And the 2-2. That one drilled left field. Lays out and makes the play.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Dennis Eckersley.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Babe Ruth digs in now.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Tap foul at the plate. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
He's 2 outs away. Here's Mike Trout. The outfield playing him to pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
So it's their last chance in this one. And here is Devers, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And there's the strike. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
One strike away. Pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Into the outfield, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
So 2 down. JT Realmuto steps in. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. Comes up empty.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that this team is playing at right now, and that's one of those things. You don't want to rock the boat. You don't want to disturb things. Make sure the clubhouse is giving you the same good food it's been giving you all along, and you can keep this win streak going.
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long